This last one, though, this is going to be a complete roast because it has to do with Seth Rogen. Now, can anybody laugh like him? It seems like it wouldn't be that hard of a laugh to imitate. But I'm pretty sure on playback, that will not sound anything like what Seth Rogen's laugh sounds like. But we will talk about this. Oh my gosh. Seth Rogen once auditioned to play himself, a boy with a cognitive disability, and says it went so bad, grammatically, so badly, it would end my career. So how long ago was this? If the tape leaked, if you have it, burn it. Of course he wants to burn it, because that's all he does. He just burns up joints. This dude, all right, this is going to be very difficult to present without saying words that will get me banned off of YouTube. I fucking hate Seth Rogen. The first time, I didn't watch Freaks and Geeks whenever it first came out. The first time that I was introduced to Seth Rogen was in 40-Year-Old Virgin. And I was like, this guy's not too bad. And then he was in everything. And after, like, all the way, when Sausage Party came out, I was already over it. I think Pineapple Express was the last movie that I actually liked him in. And then it just became monotonous. Kind of like a Will Ferrell thing. Will Ferrell used to be funny, but then you realize the shtick, and there is nothing new with it. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm tired and bored of that. Let's go into and then this one, I have not read any of the article. I just saw Seth Rogen was talking about himself, a boy with a cognitive disability. And he seems like a fucking moron, so pot calling the kettle African American. Seth Rogen recently quipped on, of course he's on Jimmy Kimmel, that he might lose his acting career if his early aughts, so early 2000s audition for Geely. Wasn't that a Francis Ford Coppola movie? But that was a historic flop. Was ever made public. This guy, because he wanted to fuck Jennifer Lopez on screen. The studio star and creator was asked by Kimmel if he still has to audition for parts, which prompted Rogen to walk down bad memory lane. It's been a long time. Yeah, because you're producing shit now. You produce Eastbound and Down. You produce like all kinds of stuff. You produce things that like you shouldn't have your name attached to, but maybe it's a good business move from your wife. And thank God, well, it wasn't. Yeah. Your wife does make good business moves. She married you for your money. And thank God it was mostly physical VHS tapes and stuff like that that was being used when I auditioned for things, because the things I auditioned for, in retrospect, if they were out of there in the world, they would end my career very, very fast, I believe. Hey, I got something to tell you, brother. There are converters for those things. I used them to convert 8mm film. And I used them to convert VHS tapes whenever I was making films at the age of 14. Using Windows Movie Maker because I was cheap as shit. And I didn't know no better. They were like $40. And they would transfer everything to your computer and convert it for you. So, burning those, someone's already saved it, man. So you are the fucking idiot in this thing. Rogen auditioned for this boy with a cognitive disability in Geely. Yeah, that would go on to Justin Bartha. And I don't think the script was written in what, by today's standards, would be the most sensitive portrayal of a boy with a most sensitive. Why? If they have well, all right. What's eating Gilbert Grape? Cognitive disability, played by a young Leonardo DiCaprio. Fucking fantastic portrayal by a fucking kid with a cognitive disability. Fucking fantastic movie. I know I'm cussing a lot, but this dude is he's an R-tard with a hard R in the beginning and the end. I don't think I wore a helmet in the audition itself, but it was at play. Well, maybe you should have. And I'm tempted to do an impression of what I did, but I can't even do it. I can't. That's how bad it was. It's not about how bad it was. It's just because you've been, I can't say that word either. You've been pickleballed up the ass by Hollywood for so long, and you started out yourself with a cognitive disability. So it's given you PTSD that you went back and you used to make jokes. I am so fucking sick of these people who go back where They were billed as comedians and people who are funny actors and all that kind of stuff. And now they're saying, well, we couldn't get away with those jokes because I can't even repeat the jokes. Well, bitch, that shit's on film. Yeah, you used to do this because now you're just pussyfooting over everything. It's either funny or it isn't. And all of that is, guess what? Subjective. If you get offended by shit, don't go to a comedy. Comedy is meant to poke fun not only at real everyday life stuff, like I said, fucking yesterday in the video, how films are not supposed to be ideological. They're supposed to be stories, overarching stories that can connect with everyone. Comedy is supposed to connect with the majority because it hits home with you. There's something that everyone can remember a point in their life where they felt this way or this has happened to them, and then you poke fun at it and you roast it and you twist it on its head and you make it fucking funny. That's what fucking comedy is. And because you got rich off of it, and Hollywood fucked you up the ass so many times, and now you just want to be this little like peaceful whore. No, it doesn't work that way. You got your money, and now you want to have the moral high ground. Well, guess what? Anakin's winning this jump over your head and chopping all your fucking appendages off. Because I went for it. I saw myself at the Oscars. I'm sorry, that was a very long tangent. Truthfully, if that tape was out in the world today, this would be the last interview you ever saw me do. Oh my gosh. All right. Who has the tape? Because if this guarantees that this is the last interview we ever see Seth Rogen in, please put it out there on the internet. I'll look for it. I'll buy it. Fuck it. I'll make up a fake Gmail account at realsethrogen.com or whatever like that. I will buy it out from under him. Put this out there. If this just guarantees that we never see this stupid bitch again, go ahead, do it. Gonna end that one there. Why am I so angry?